Hi everyone, the second beta of Galactic Civilizations 3, the Diplomacy beta, has just come out, so I thought I'd sneak in a quick Let's Play, very similar to the first Let's Play I did with the Altarians on Beta 1. So I'm basically going to be showing off as many of the features as I can during this Let's Play, so let's start a new game. The game is now up to version 0.5. It's still a very long way from being completed. Probably the game isn't coming out until April at least next year, 2015. If you're new to Gal Civ 3, I recommend you check out my first videos I did. I'll give you a link to those here in the annotations before watching this, because I'm not going to go into too many basic details about the game. So, new features, well, you can see one here. The Krynn Syndicate have been added to the game. The Krynn are a coalition of races deeply united by a shared religion. In recent years, a secretive arm of their faith has taken control of their government, and its shadow network now spans the galaxy. So they're a weird combination of a religious civilization, but with a gangster element as well. The gangster element seems to be mainly to do with trade. Trade is a feature that's been added to the game now, so you can actually build freighters and trade with other civilizations. And they have a huge amount of influence bonuses. The developers have mentioned that they may even be a bit overpowered. They might need some balancing, but I guess we'll see during the course of this game. That's the faction or civilization I'm going to be playing as. The leader has a very Welsh sounding name as well. We don't look like that, by the way. So it's Anrhed Ivan. So their race traits, they have growth, which is extremely good actually, growth is in this game. They have military manufacturing, so they can build their ships a bit quicker. The abilities aren't in the game yet. I think they're not coming in until at least Beta 3. They get a bit of extra trade route value. They're organised, very organised, so they have quite a big logistics bonus, so they can have many more ships in their fleets. They have sensor bonus range, and they have also a ship range bonus, a hefty one as well, so that's going to come in handy. And they also have a ship maintenance bonus, and that tooltip seems to be buggy. I'm going to be mentioning quite a few bugs during the course of this game. Actually, when I first loaded up the beta, it crashed on me, so I think a few people have had problems with that, but it seems to be working fine for me now. Okay, so onto the settings. Opponents, I've added all 4 of the other races that are currently in the game, and set their difficulty to Godlike. Which is the hardest difficulty. I believe that they have made some changes with the AI in this beta, mainly to do with planetary management. So the AI is much better at building the right buildings on their planets, basically. So that should help them out a lot. Game settings, there's a couple new options here. So United Planets frequency, I'll keep that on regular. So that's like a UN feature which has been added in this Diplomacy beta, and we've also got Galactic events now. I think there's 19 events they've added to the game. I'll give you a link to the notes for this beta patch in this video's comments and the notes as well, I think. So yeah, Galactic events, that's going to be really good. I have played a short game previously to making this video, up to about 60 odd turns, and I had an event or 2 actually, I think I had. Victory conditions, they've actually added these now. I think there's one victory condition, the UN, or what's it called? The United Planets, they haven't added that victory condition yet, but I think all the others are in the game. Not sure if they're all working correctly or not. So for galaxy settings, I'm actually going to play on a larger galaxy size than I did in the last beta Let's Play I did. I'm going to play on large. Huge has been added to the game, but that's, well, huge is really huge. And going to have that on loose clusters, and I've changed a few of these just so we don't have a crazy amount of planets. So this, well, I want to get through a certain amount of the game basically. And if I have too many stars, then that would be pretty difficult to do. There's a couple new options as well, which you can change now. Precursor relics and ascension crystal frequency. I think they're related to victory types as well. One of them may be a bonus actually that you can get by building star bases near them. But yeah, I should start the game, and I guess we'll see in a minute. how they work, or in a later video. Okay, right, it looks as if the game is loaded and doesn't seem to be any problem. Sometimes it can stick on previous times I've set up a game. Right, so where is our location within the galaxy? It looks like we've got a central location actually, which is probably pretty good. Means we can get towards more stars and hopefully colonize planets before the other AIs get to them. Okay, so one thing I should point out straight away with the Krynn, they actually start with 3 colonizable planets or habitable planets within their starting system, which the other factions don't. But the downside is the starting planet isn't all that good. It's only got a class of 8, so it's only got 8 tiles available to start with. And it doesn't look as if I've been lucky here. I haven't got any bonuses. There's still a bug that one of the bonuses doesn't show up, so I'm going to have to look through all these tiles on my planets still, like I did in the first beta. So what shall I show off of the new features first of all? Right, so we've got a diplomacy screen first of all, but we haven't met anyone. Treaty screen, and that's United Planets. I guess I should wait a bit until I've actually met someone before I go there. There's a governor screen. You've now got commands. So this will help with micromanagement, especially on the larger galaxy sizes. Sadly, Stardock hasn't gotten round to, well, basically when you make buildings, the overflow of production hasn't been sorted out, so all that production is wasted. They haven't gotten around to fixing that. They did mention it probably a couple of months ago, if not more, in one of their Twitch videos, so I'm pretty disappointed that it hasn't been fixed yet. So production, there's no surplus production carried over for social buildings on planet or military ships or research. Right, so tech tree for Krynn. I guess I should show that off a bit. So I'm pretty sure that this is a different name to the other races. It's called conversion. I can't remember what it's called for the other races. Probably something like influence, something like that. So this middle path here, well, it's literally called the path for first tech. So they've got basically a ton of approval and influence build-ins. So the Krynn are probably going to be the best race for influence victory conditions. And speaking of influence victory conditions, that's actually added as well. So you can do that by getting 75% of the galaxy under your cultural influence. To be honest, that's not really the way I tend to play Galciv, well, 2 or 3. I probably won't be playing in that manner. But if you wanted to win an influence victory, the Krynn are the best to do it with. So you've got technology victory. So that's getting very deep in the tech tree to get that probably. Conquest is going to be the easiest victory type in most cases, unless you're playing on a map, well, crazy sized map probably. Diplomatic victory, that's getting 4 alliances, that hasn't been added. Ascension victory, I think that's gaining control of crystals on the map, so that might be something I look out to try and achieve. Other than that, I'll probably just go for conquest victory. Right, so let's have a look more in the tech tree though. So yeah, as I mentioned, all of these are pretty much to do with approval and influence. There's the freighter comes in here, I think it's that one, cargo module, so I want to get that sooner rather than later probably. The Krynn have shadow trade, so it's extra trade income here. That's actually disabled for the betas, sadly. Not sure if any of their tourism ones are particular to them. I haven't found any different techs for the Krynn in the warfare option or the engineering option actually, although there might be some hidden in there somewhere. But they do have different expansion techs to the other races, in particular the coordination temple. So it acts, basically gives adjacency bonuses. I think the Drengen have a similar type build in the slave pits, but it doesn't give any boosts other than the adjacency bonus at all. And they've also got a couple more later on in the tech tree. They actually keep the technological capital, actually all the different types of capitals I think, which is surprising considering they have that yeah, tech capital there. They have the finance capital and probably have the manufacturing capital somewhere as well. In here, if I can find it. Well, I can't find it, so I'm not sure about that. Right, so that's the Krynn's tech tree. And right, I should actually get to start playing, I think. So I probably want this as a research capital, I imagine. Because it gets bonuses, the capital does, for research. Let's switch this round. I think the first techs I might want are... Well, the Krynn aren't very fast. They don't get any movement bonuses, so I might want to research some better engines and sensors and range. So let's stick that on there. There's an anomaly up there, so which is basically the biggest cluster of stars should I head up to? I think I'm going to send my scouts over this way. Where can a colony ship go? So that's our range. They were supposed to have fixed the black hole bug with a well, speckles, if that's the right word, show up, but they haven't. So we know that they're black holes, and there's no planets there, of course, or colonizable planets, or any planets. So there's no point in sending my colony ship over there. I think I'll send then my scout up here. Only 2 movements. They're terrible, really slow. Oh, we've actually got Habitable Planet right there already, and it's a really good one as well. I don't think I'm going to colonize there quite yet, though. I'm going to send my colony ship further afield to try and nick a planet around here somewhere, probably. So let's send... Actually, let's send that on to Krysn, and then take that out, and I'll put... I'll take 2 billion off that, I think. And that can come up here. Okay, and I might as well get that anomaly, I think. With that. Okay, yet another planet, good. So do I want to continue with my research? I could buy some research buildings. I tend to like to save my money at the start, though, so I can run at a deficit for a very long time and upgrade my ships later on. There's an anomaly there as well, which I didn't realise. I think I'm ready to end a turn. Oh, should I move my shipyard? Yeah, I think I will actually. So, and anchor that. Which direction do I want it in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I put it there. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I put it there actually. Eventually I can get all of these habitable planets in range of that shipyard, so they can work the one shipyard together, so I get a ton of production done on my ships there. And you have to be within 6. Right, so that took a while to get the first turn done. Let's hopefully a bit quicker in a minute. So that scout ship can continue up there. That can get that anomaly. Sensor range for that survey ship. So what are we up to now? 7.5. Okay, I guess I'll bring that down to there. This colony ship, I might as well bring it down towards there now. It's still possible there's habitable planets there, but probably not. Right, so 3 turns for that. Okay, so survey ship. Move that to there. A useful trick which I mentioned in the first Let's Play I did in Beta 1. Planets can't be more than 3 tiles away from a sun, so when you're exploring that's something to very handy to keep in mind. So you don't have to explore more than you need to if you know that trick. So I'll bring this survey ship over to here now. I think there's actually an anomaly there. I might want to go and grab that. I'll bring this colony ship here. Something I haven't mentioned as well, all of the civilizations actually start at peace in this beta, the second beta, which I didn't in the last one, so I don't have to worry about losing my ships early on. I think the AIs get a huge amount of free techs as well when you put them on Godlike. They did seem to when I did a test game before this, 60 odd turns I played. Okay, and they were miles ahead of me in tech, so they must have had bonus tanks. There's no way they could have got them that quickly. This, right, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's colony ship can make its way over there. And that's there. Okay, how many turns for that? 2. Okay, that survey ship can come up here. Artifact. Interstellar travel. Oh, right, it just finished that research for me. Okay. That's... Ooh, we found an Ascension crystal, so I'm going to be wanting to get a starbase near to that quite quickly. It says that victory condition here. Right, and where else am I going? Right, that colony ship. I guess I'll bring it up here. The scout ship can continue up there. I have designed some ships already, and they're in my list, so I don't have to do those again. Went a bit crazy on designing all different types of colony ship. Right, so this... Right, this is still looking for planets down there. So, 1, 2, 3... Okay... I guess I'll come over to there. Where is it most likely to be another civilization? Maybe there? Probably there as well? Who knows? Okay, so we finished that. And I think I'm gonna go for the hyperdrive bonus as well for the extra movement. It's a huge map, so the more movement the better. Do I want to research that or start to make some colony ships? I think I will research that first, so I'll keep my governor on. We'll change this as well. I don't use global governors at all though. If you're playing on the crazy map sizes, then it probably would be a good idea to use the more. Otherwise you'd be playing for months some of the maps they're going to have in this game. Right, center turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think... Ooh. That's weird. Don't know why it was going up there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, right, I think all of those are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so maybe no. Right, so that can move there. Right, found habitable planet is half decent as well. So I may want to get my colony ship up there in a not too distant future. Should I come down here with that though? That's quite isolated. I think I'll come up here. And the scout ship go there. Might as well just put that on autopilot actually. Okay, so next turn. Okay, go there. 83 credits, nice. And move to there. Okay, and what else? Next turn. Okay, so there's more up here, but what's that range? I think I'll find out. I'll come over here with the center ship actually, and then come loop around there then. Right. There's 2 planets up here. Right, so we've got 2, 4, 6, 7. I think with the map settings I picked, there's roughly going to be between 30 and 40 colonizable planets, so Got off to a pretty good start here by looks of things. It's a very good planet there as well. Like an anchor. Right, so that can go up here. Yet another planet. Okay. What next? Out of turn. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Right, I can see all around there, so that can come up here. And 1, 2, 3. There. Okay. How long for that? 2 turns. Okay, that can come up here. It's another anomaly artifact, so I want to get that. Looks 1, 2, 3. Right, scouts all around there. What's the sensor range for that? It's bigger than the scouts actually. If there are colonizable planets there, they should be safe for a while. So I think I'll bring, or at least no one will be in range anytime soon. I'll come up here with a scout, I think. So let's bring it to there. Okay, how long for that? It's 1 turn. Let's colony ship. Get down to here. I think certain star colors, there's more likely to be colonizable planets. I think the purple one might be the most. Maybe the normal yellow sun after that. I'm not entirely sure. I think that's what it used to be in Galactic 2. Okay, right, so I need to change this round. I don't need so much science, and as I mentioned earlier, it doesn't carry over the science, the surplus. So it'd be a waste if I don't change it around. So what do I want here? I imagine I'm going to have a ring of science buildings there. Hopefully there's a soil enhancement building that improve that later on. So I can probably improve that tile, that tile, that tile. Should I get some factories up? There's been a change actually to the basic amounts that these buildings produce. You can see there's 25%. In the first beta is about 10%, so they're a lot better now actually. And of course, the main thing that determines how much your yields are from your manufacturing, your research and your wealth, or now it's been changed to net income actually. The main thing that determines it is how much population you have on a system, on a planet. So we have quite a bit of population, so it should be a good bonus off that 25%. I'll build factory there, and I might build one there in a bit as well. So how much science do I need? They're 26 each, so I want 13 industry if I can. Sadly my approval has gone down quite a bit. Right, is that going to be enough? No, it's not, sadly. So I need to change it around. Put it up to 3. One, 2. Right, great. That can anchor. Oh, it needs a building. Right, I'll shut that down for the time being. Enter. Research. Right, so we've got that. What research should I go for next? I think I want the Xenopharm and Colonial Hospital. Growth is so important, so I really want that as soon as possible. I'm going to be colonizing a lot, so my planets are going to be, or capital's going to have not much population soon. Got an extra movement on a ship, so that's going to come in extremely in handy. Got another 40 credits there. Bring that down there just to make sure there's no more planets. This colony ship can come over here. Oh, this is a planet here, and Doria. And move there. I think that's the movement for the turn. Okay, I think I'm actually going to call this an end of the video here. So I'd just like to thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this first video. If you have and you fancy helping me out, please give this video a like. that basically improves or increases my videos in the search rankings on YouTube, so more people can find out about my channel and my videos. So I'm really grateful to those of you who do that, as well as share my videos. Apart from that, you may want to make a comment or ask a question in the comment section. I respond to pretty much every comment or question left on my channel, so please ask away if you have something you'd like to ask. And also, if you're new to the channel, you may want to subscribe. There are plenty of other games that I've done Let's Plays of that are similar to Gal Civ 3, such as Civilization 5 Brave New World, and Endless Space Disharmony, Europa Universalis 4, and also I'm going to be doing Let's Plays on Civilization Beyond Earth when that comes out, which is due out in about a week now, I think. So I'm going to be doing tons of Let's Plays for that in the future. And apart from that, I think that covers just about everything. Oh, one more thing. Recently on my channel, I basically crossed over the 1,000 subscriber landmark. So I'd just like to thank those of you who've subscribed in the past, or indeed those of you who subscribe in the future. When I started out this channel, I wasn't sure I'd get any views at all, let alone 1,000 odd subscribers. So I'm extremely grateful to those of you who've subscribed so far and who subscribed during the future. And right, that's enough talking. I think I'll call it an end of the video here. So I hope you check out the next video, and if you do, I'll see you then.